just begin this really simple session that you're very familiar with. So we're just on the mat, we've just arrived, and we're just going to begin with that lovely loose shaking through the fingers and the wrists. That arm be lovely and loose. The other arm, fingers and wrists. Get really lovely loose shaking through the arms. Lovely and loose. We're just going to bring the right foot in. We can get that ankle lovely and loose. We'll just allow the whole of that right leg to loosen. Lovely shaking. Take those movements to the left ankle. And let that whole left leg be loose. And we'll try and get as much shaking as we can. Let's try and get the legs shaking. Glutes are shaking. And the arms are shaking. As much shaking as we can. Let the head have a little shake. Lovely. We'll just bring some breath energy in, some lovely stretches at the same time. Just begin by drawing that breath up the body, sinking the out breath down, lifting and falling. Just with your breath, breathing in, breathing out. One more. Finding your breath, and we'll just bring the in-breath up. Exhale, falling. Just have one more. Relaxing down. So we'll just see how the body is. We're going to come into that lovely all body movement. So we're going to just take the arms in an arc. Very gentle arc. And then we'll let the arc become a circle. And it lifts. Let your feet move with you. Just lifting and stepping. Lifting, moving all the body. Just have a couple more. Bring it back to that arc. Slowing down. Lovely. Then we'll take ourselves into another lovely breath. We'll just have a few, maybe 4 or 5 of those wood chopper breaths. So breathing in, exhaling. Breathing in, bend the knees, exhale. Just one more. Lovely. So we're going to bring the body into Just a really lovely flowing twisting movement now. Let the arms just flow around the body. Seeing how the spine is. If it's comfortable for you, you can let the arms lift to shoulder height. You can let the legs widen and let the feet move. Lovely twist. Slowing it down, arms coming lower, and back to still. So just have a little think about the feet. So, see if I can get my feet in the video for you. So we're just lifting the heel on the right, lifting the heel on the left, right and left. And just allow the weight to come into that movement. So we're pushing up. Feet are lovely and straight, weight evenly distributed across the toe joints. We're aiming to keep that knee traveling forward. Couple more. And then we can take that movement onto both sides, just lifting up through the front of the feet and holding. Gently down. We'll bring a soft bend to the knee and we're just going to lift both feet and take those heels down. Now if your joints are happy, you can bring that into quite a bounce. Warming the calves, draining the lymph. Let the arms be involved, much of the body, and that lovely bouncing. Nice soft knees. Just a few more if you can. Lovely. We'll shake out through the legs. And then we're just going to uncurl. So we're going to allow ourselves to fold forward with a flat back. Bend the knees round the back. The head will hang. And then on the next inhale, we'll uncurl with the chin tucked in. And a lovely warm up for the spine. So on your next exhale, you've folded into that lovely flat back. You've bent the knees. And you've allowed the back to round. The head hangs. Tucking the chin in. Uncurling. Taking yourself back down. Bending the knees. Uncurling. Couple more times, we're folding, bending the knees, tucking the chin, uncurling. Just one more. Lovely forward fold, tucking the chin and uncurling. So we could take that into that lovely peace posture. What I'm going to do is I'm going to allow myself to fold, breathing in, and on the next exhale, letting my hands reach down for my toes. Have a bend in your knee if you need one. And breathing, relaxing the back. And on your next inhale, just uncurling through the body. Lovely. Okay. So we've relaxed the feet, softened the knees. We're just going to take the pelvis into that lovely circling movement. So we're thinking about the pelvis, the lower back, lovely movement to do with your eyes closed. And then we'll flow in the opposite direction, moving the pelvis. Allow that movement to become a lovely figure of 8. Just a lovely flow through the hips. And just softly changing the direction. And we're here. So by now you should be aware of all the areas of your body that need looking after. Adapt all these movements to suit yourself today. We'll focus solely on this warrior flow. And in this warrior flow, we have our warrior 1, 2, 3, a reverse warrior, and a triangle. Then we'll come into a wide leg forward bend, down into a deep squat, if that's comfortable for you. Remember, if you need blocks under your heels, take your time to get the equipment that you need. And then we'll come up into Padahastasana again, into that lovely relaxed forward bend, draw up through the body. So we'll begin with all of the movements over the right foot. So to find our warrior stance, I'm taking my feet to at least shoulder width, turning the right foot, dropping my left heel away. So aiming to have your front foot beautifully straight. Just make sure there's plenty of free movement in your pelvis and no strain on your lower back. If you need a tram line, put a tram line in, move your left foot forward, wherever you feel most stable. So the alignment we're really going to work on, the 2 alignments that we need to remember throughout this sequence, is we have weight being pushed through our back heel. We're also going to really be mindful that throughout this whole sequence, which is very strong on our back, that we're going to have those abdominal muscles, those lower abdominal muscles have lifted to support my lower back. And we'll aim to have 3 breaths in each asana, and we are just going to flow. So find out exactly what your breath is doing now. And work with your breath. So on your next inhalation, arms will rise. Exhaling, I sink through the middle of my body, bending the front knee. Let's keep those arms and shoulders beautifully soft, looking out across the lead hand. Just 3 breaths. Hands will sink past the body, left heel drops away, and I find a comfortable warrior 2. So my abdomen is lifted so my hands can rise, all weight pushing through the back heel. Now I prepare for my warrior 3, so I take all of my weight onto the front foot, and I'm going to extend my left leg behind me. Left hand to left thigh, up into that reverse warrior. My neck is long and my eyeballs are lifted, lengthening the whole front of the body. yourself to release the arms, palms facing forward. Check that your stance is comfortable for your triangle. Front knee is bent. On an exhale, I drift forwards, left hand onto left hip, back of the right hand onto the inside of the right knee, and I've just opened the back. You can allow your hip to drop in, just allow the hip to relax, and then when you're comfortable, just see if you can straighten the front leg. Maybe your right hand can descend. If you're happy there, stay there. If you'd like to extend your left arm, you can extend your left arm. Left hand back to left hip, drifting forward, flowing into a wide leg, forward bend. We're going to take ourselves into Malasana. So we're coming down into that wide squat, adjusting your feet, dropping down, lengthening the front of the body, elbows inside the knees if they will. Lovely long back, just lifting up. Just 3 breaths. Release the hands, they come to the floor. Coccyx pushes up, feet move to hip width, and we are in a forward bend. Fingertips under toes, we're in that lovely peace posture, just allowing the head to relax. And on your next in-breath, you're uncurling through the whole of the body. Back to Tadasana, back to the mountain. Finding the breath, relaxing the knees, lengthening the spine, arms are loose. And we'll begin to take the whole of that sequence onto the left side of the body, allowing the left side to be different. We'll have 3 breaths in each asana, so just find your focus for a couple of breaths. Step to at least shoulder width, left foot turns out, right heel is at 45 degrees to my body. Inhale, lift my arms, sink into that warrior 1. Softening the shoulders, softening the arms, looking over the lead hand. Allow the hands to pass the body. Right heel drops away, and I've found a comfortable warrior 2. All of the weight moves onto my left foot. I'm going to extend the right leg behind me. Right hand to right thigh, sweeping up into into a reverse warrior. Long back, eyeballs lift. Taking the palms forward, ready for my triangle. Now is the time to adjust your stance, keeping weight through the right heel. Drifting forward as the front knee bends, right hand to right hip, back of left hand to inside of left knee. Open the back, the hip needs to drop in, that's fine. I'm going to straighten my front leg. My left hand may descend down the left leg. And if it's a good movement for you, you just extend the right hand and relax into your triangle. I'm going to take the right hand back to the hip. Bend the left knee, drift forward, flowing down into a wide leg forward bend. My next transition is going to be to flow into Malasana. So I'm coming into that lovely wide deep squat. Elbows are on the inside of my knees, a little bit of pressure on those knees and pressure through the palms, lengthening my back and neck. Abdomen is on. I'm going to allow my hands to touch the floor, coccyx pushes up, feet to hip width, tucking the fingers under the toes and relaxing into that peace posture. Bending the knees, and on an in-breath, just uncurling through the whole of the body. You can let those palms come above the head, focusing on the energy flowing into the palms. I'm going to turn the palms towards the crown of my head. And with my next exhale, I'm going to soothe everything down. Letting those hands pass down in front of the body. Releasing the hands and finding Tadasana, finding your mountain. And then we'll transition the body down into Makrasana, into the crocodile, lovely and gently. So to come into the crocodile, I'm going to come onto my abdomen. My hands are underneath my forehead. You allow the legs to widen and the heels to roll in. We'll come down into Makrasana and breathe, allowing the body to be supported. while you're there, resting in Makrasana, just allowing the whole of the body to relax. We can switch the back off, adjust the arms so the shoulders are comfortable, softening the legs so those heels can roll in, and then just breathing. We're not altering the breath rate in any way, but we can have a lovely visualization that the exhale is leaving the abdomen, letting go of everything we don't need. Couple more lovely exhales. And then we'll transition. Many ways to transition. Find the flow of transition out of Makrasana that suits you. If you want to come into Sphinx, you would take your palms to beside the face and find your breath. The legs have moved closer together. And find your breath. We'll have that lovely visualization of the in-breath rising up the spine and your exhalation sinking down. So just for a couple more breaths, just allow the breath to flow along the spine. Next time you inhale, as you feel that in-breath come between your shoulder blades, you will lengthen your neck, lifting the chest so the elbows can come in underneath the shoulders. So just checking that your elbows are underneath your shoulders. They're probably closer to the body than you imagine. Find a comfortable way you can rest there. If there's any strain in your lower back, activate the glutes really strongly or fold down. If you're comfortable, we'll have the fingers spread wide, good contact through the center of the palms. And at the moment, we're probably looking towards the end of your mat, maybe just a little bit past it. We're not tipping the neck back. Next time an inhalation flows up your spine, a little bit of pressure through the palms, and you raise the eyeballs to the ceiling. With the exhale, you soften the eyeballs and relax the back. For a couple more flows, let's just lift the eyeballs, pressure through the palms, switching on the back muscles and relaxing them with the exhale. Lovely flow, no discomfort. If that movement feels comfortable for you, with the next exhale, you can allow the chin to sink down towards the chest, having a lovely stretch through the upper back. And when you inhale and lengthen the neck again, don't let it tip back. Keep that neck long. Work with your breath. And on your last flow, just pausing if you're still comfortable. We'll stretch across the back by turning the head to look over the right shoulder, back to the center, gentle flow as we look over the left shoulder. To come out of Sphinx, a little bit of pressure through the palms, lifting the elbows out, sinking back down into Makrasana. Now we'll come into an extended child. So your hands move back underneath your shoulders. Your big toes are touching, but you're going to allow the knees to widen. You're going to come into a beautiful extended child with a lovely long back. If you need your hands under your head, just take time to adjust. Stretching through the back and adjusting. If that's a comfortable place for you to rest, then rest there for a few breaths. If you like full child, you'll come from your extended child. You'll bring the knees closer together and take your arms and hands behind you. And on an inhale, uncurl back up to kneeling. So we've done quite a strong sequence for the back. A lovely yoga practice. So we're going to come onto our back now with the knees bent, soles of the feet on the floor, and they're slightly wider than your hips. Just allow the back to settle. And find your breath. Just find the breath exactly as it is now. I'm just going to soothe the breath down now and spend a few minutes with a lovely full breath. So let's have 4 lovely sighs through an open mouth, just breathing in through the nose and a lovely and now moving your awareness to the bottom 2 ribs. And just feeling that at some point during your inhalation, those bottom 2 ribs move away from the body and they relax back at some point during the exhale. So you have expansion as your in-breath rises, contraction and softening as the exhale falls down the body. Every time your mind wanders away from the breath, gently lead it back. And we're going to make the inhalation beautifully full, and that can only happen if we allow all of the exhalation to flow from the body. So we're just allowing the exhale to completely fall away. And the inhalation expands through your abdomen, chest, shoulders, even to the head. And the exhale relaxes down the body, shoulders soften, chest relaxes in. And your abdomen will move in and slightly up. Just find a lovely flow for that full breath. And just reminding yourself that there may be no urgency for the next breath, so there can be some beautiful still pauses between the breaths. And if you'd like to take that beautiful full breath into some movement, we can take that into the bridge. So your feet will come to hip width, heels are under knees, the palms are beside you on the mat, a little bit of pressure through the center of the palms. And staying with your breath, staying with the flow of your breath, starting beautifully small. The first movement will just be pushing the lower curve of the back into the mat, tucking your tail between your legs. And as you exhale, releasing and softening. Just in time with your breath. And if your body wants to strengthen, wants to take that movement higher, we'll achieve that by thinking about the knees moving forward, the tail coming between the legs, and the pelvis can lift off the floor. And just finding the right flow, the right height for your body. And releasing energy from the base of the spine and letting it flow all the way to the skull. Just think about the beautiful flexion of your spine and following your breath. If you want to come into a hold, it's a beautifully strengthening exercise. But we never take weight through the neck, it's only coming through the shoulders. So there's pressure through the palms, and as you lift, you might have to adjust the feet, just allowing those knees to push forward. And breathing. As soon as the breath becomes broken, we lower. We lower with an exhale, vertebra by vertebra, gently down onto the mat. And it might feel a nice move for you now to bring the knees in towards the abdomen and just having a lovely stretching up and by you. You can walk through the hips and breathe. you're ready, just release the legs very, very gently and consider how that you will transition back up to seated. And then how you will transition gently back to standing. And here we are. So thank you for joining me. Thank yourself for taking yourself through that lovely warrior flow, and enjoy the rest of your day.